Hello guys, welcome back to the stream. We'll be acting on these signals today um, from our signals channel, and I'll also showcase how the GPT works as well. So for a quick summary of our account at the moment, we started at 100k. We're currently on 127k. If we have a look at our previous trades from the past week, you can see if I zoom in here, all in the green, 30, 850, 225, 975, all in profit. And yeah, let's continue that streak. Open a new chat here. So this is a fresh chat on our GPT. And that just means, all the short-term context and the memory that's stored is reset, so then what it's feeding off of, the context that it's answering from is different. But we'll just quickly pull up a short question. So what are the most recent crypto coins showing unusual trading volume and activity on major exchanges?
Spring's here and London's buzzing again. From outdoor festivals to packed.
So no cryptocurrencies on the market at the moment have shown unusual trading volumes and activity. The crypto market at the moment is not doing well at all. It's slowly making a recovery. If we pull up the Bitcoin chart here and zoom out to a 1 week time frame, it hit an all-time high, right at the end of 2024. Made a huge leg down, and it's just making that recovery now. So nothing hugely notable. So we can move on to the next question. Let's ask, what are the best stocks to scalp for today to yield the highest returns? Okay, so it gives us a heat map of the market for today, and this gives you, an overall look at the state of the market. Let's ask, give me a concise list of higher performing stocks that are less well known, which I can scalp today. So, okay. Well, we have 4 companies here, each from different sectors. and take a look at them one by one. But in the meantime, while it's loading, I just want to show you our signals chat that I was referring to earlier. So this is it. It gives reports, tells you when all the latest financial news is happening. And we've got a standby for the US 30 right now. So it's just in the form of a chat, and it's very intuitive to use. Just whatever it says, just copy. Okay, we're just taking a quick glance at XYZ. This is one of the stocks that we've been recommended to scalp for today. Look at that, it's dropped from $59 to $57. Wow. In the matter of, at market open. Give me a scalp trade for XYZ. Where should I enter and take profit? Okay, here we've been given on a 1 minute time frame. It's also provided different observations, indicators that it's used and best used for this specific ticker. We have first target at 58, second target 59. It recommends that we wait for a confirmation, which is fair enough. I mean, it's just tanked and just dropped all the way down. So there'll be a lot of volatility right now. We'll just give it a moment and be patient. It's part of the game. You can put that on hold. So we see, a slight reversal, but it could be a fake one. Could be a fake out. So for the signals, we're just going to wait. So these are two separate things that we're doing right now. On one hand, I'm demonstrating how the signals works and our signals channel. On the other hand, it's the GPT. That's what we see here on the right hand side. Now, they do work hand in hand. The signals work off of the GPT. What I mean by that is it's using the software in the back end of this platform, scraping, the target ticker, whether that be what we primarily use, US 30, Euro USD, Gold, US 500, and for every minute and every time frame, it scalps the best possible trade that you can make, and we only take the ones, and the platform's able to do this itself. We only take the ones that are 90% or more in accuracy. This accuracy is just mean the probability that the trade will come to fruition and be profitable. So let me go back to the old chat. We've got ABC and LMN. Give me a concise scalp trade for ABC. Okay, time frame. It's given us all the separate time frames: daily, weekly, monthly. Recommendation: buy and sell. Give me entry and exit points for a scalp trade on ABC. And for anyone watching right now, if you have any tickers or stocks, companies that you're trying to invest in, whether that be long or short term, do drop them in the chat. Let me know. I'll do some research for you. So the software is just taking a minute to think, collect the data. There is live data coming in as we speak, so let's see what it says. There must not be anything on ABC. Let's have a look at TradingView, see what it says. Right, probably not a great one to scalp right now. Let's have a look at LMN. On the US 30, we can see the fake out here of the reversal. Yeah, that's why we waited. And it's just crashed down again. So from the signals chat, it says, it looks like we're going to be waiting a little bit because there's news coming out in about 6 minutes, which could drastically affect the direction of the momentum. Here we go. Okay, we have Delta Airlines, and a few other companies here. Let's have a look at Dell. So it says they're a multinational company trading at 21 times their earnings, reflecting a discount of 30%. Technology sector's median of 30.07x. The average price target is $149, implying a solid upside potential of 25.9. Okay, well, let's look at the upside potentials. 25%. 45, 24 upside, 45 upside. Let's have a look at this one. Chart of Rio from an investment standpoint, and help me analyze this. For due diligence. American spelling. Okay, so it's taking everything into consideration, you know, things that would take you over an hour to calculate yourself and find the data. Let's see. Run through their financial statements and highlight anything notable. Says consider the dividend yield. Rio Tinto is known for returning capital to shareholders. It's good. They've got a reputation. Let me do it from here. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. Alright, this is a better overview. It's just dropped down completely and it's approaching that bullish order block here. Could be a very good time to buy, not for, you know, a week or a month, but we're looking maybe at about a couple days. Okay. Let's zoom out even more. Looks like they had an all-time high of around $96. It's been on a downtrend ever since. Okay, well the news is coming out. It should have been out. So let's see what it's done to the US 30. So that was the fake out and it's come down. And we're just seeing the reaction to the news right now. As we speak. As we watch. Let's see what happens. I'm very keen on showing you the signals. But, you know, the timing is just not right at the moment. That's why we haven't received a signal. Huge leg up. Yep, so it's just given us a summary of their entire financial report from December 2024. Okay, I mean, the numbers look good, and we know what the numbers say about a company. It's the true reflection. Um, okay. Alright, how should I strategize for investing in Rio? Okay, let's see. Um, they had an acquisition towards the end of last year. We've got US 30 coming up. We're on standby for a signal. Here we go. Increased capital expenditure. They've got projects going on. Should come to full capacity by 2028. That's not too long term as far as business timelines go. They've got ESG efforts as well, but let's see. So I've just asked, with a $10,000 account, how should I invest in this company and what companies would complement this one for diversification? So it's not only good for finding stocks to trade, but also portfolio management um, and also asset management and allocation. signal has come in. We've got a buy with caution at a TP of 399. Be very cautious for this signal. Let's just give it a second. Okay, we're gonna buy in here. Set our stop loss of 39750. 80. $1.8, 2 grand. Yeah, I'm happy with 2.5.
Now it's even easier to sell for free on eBay. I was thinking, maybe I should...
Yes, first trade of the day, 2.5. Here we go. Nice, so I entered down here. It did say be very cautious, so I just wanted to wait for that candle to, you know, divert into a blue. But I entered there, you know, I took the general sort of idea that it is a buy and that it should hit 399, and it looks like it's going up there anyways. We exited down here, you know, this could have probably been around 5 grand, but there was a lot of risk involved with this one, so that's good. 1500 pips in 3 minutes. And it's coming all the way back down. There is a bearish order block here at 399. So if you are in this trade, I would consider exiting a little bit earlier or lowering that take profit. And make sure to adjust your stop loss as well. I would move it up. So it was at 39750. If I were you, I'd move it back up to around 3980. Sorry, 39800 or 39850. Depends where you've entered. If you've done what I've done, I'd move it up, and make sure you reserve your profits that you've already made. Nice. 2.5 grand for our first trade. see, we're still sitting on this first one. I'm just having a look over at our technical team. It looks like we're just holding off for the second one, just for now. Yep, so that would have hit the TP, and I'm guessing it's just going to shoot back down now. Because that is also where this order block is, this bearish one. But if you saw, there was no bullish order block. If you go back in the video, there was no bullish order block here. And we've entered right there. That's where our signal had entered us. We've just made all of that. There was no bullish order block here until we reached about 39,800. So that's a lot of profit we would have lucked out on. Let's see what happens next. The second exit is 40,000. So it's a little whiles away. Let's see what happens. That's for the cowboys out there. But just to show you, you know, what I'm feeding off of. This is the signals channel. So let me just move it back here. You can see there's a warning there, be very cautious, set pre-order, entered. Another trade on US 30. So that there's the entry in the middle, that blue line, you can see 3 lines there. Middle one's entry, bottom one's stop loss, top one was our take profit / exit. There we go. As we predicted, it is looking like it will be coming down now. There we go. But considering we entered there and climbed it all the way up here, exited around there, could have made that, but in hindsight, you know, it looks great. But at the time, it looked about right. And we made 2.5k from it. Here's our ledger. for the past week. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Okay. Let's look at the stocks that we have here. So what I asked is give me a list of stocks that are furthest from their fair value and have the highest potential to reach within 10% of their fair value in the next year. So here we go. Darling Ingredients, DAR. They are 51% away. 79% upside, 60% upside, 72%, 86% upside. Very low market cap. Let's have a look at that one. ACM Research. ACMR on the NASDAQ. Let's zoom out. This would be more of a long-term investment. Currently at $19. Fair value estimate is $26. It's a lot of upside. What is there? What is there? Upside. What is the difference between current value, or their current value, and the fair value? What is it caused by? Why does this company have so much potential, and how will they achieve this? And again, if any of you want to suggest any stocks or companies for me to research into, do let me know. I'll do this technical analysis for you, see if there's any value that I can provide you outside of what you're able to find. I think a key takeaway from this is the time that I can do it in, right? A lot of people out there, you don't want to quit your jobs, you have to put food on the table, or maybe you want to enjoy your time, and you should do. Enjoy life. There's so much to explore. This cuts down the ad hoc task of actually doing your research, which is very valuable. That's why our slogan is, "What is your time worth to you?" Okay, market inefficiencies, sentiment, they're a leader in converting organic waste into renewable products. And for the ACM research company, they are a provider of advanced cleaning technologies for the semiconductor industry. That is a very niche market, I do have to say. ACM is poised to benefit from the increasing demand for semiconductor manufacturing equipment. So, it's a good area. It's not oversaturated like the semiconductor industry in itself. The producers and manufacturers of these semiconductors but rather the advanced cleaning technologies, um, which in the long term, I can see a lot of potential for that. Let's see what exact cleaning services does ASMR provide for semiconductors. I was just asking how many trades we have left, and it looks like about one or two, just because of the volume of news that we're getting today. Just moves the market significantly. Yeah, I mean, that was a big trade on the US 30, and there could be another reversal, I think, on the US 500. Or either US 500 or 30. Oh, we're ready on the US 30. Okay, let's just prep ourselves. There's not much to prep for, but I mean, just keep it open, be on standby, make sure we don't miss the signal. Oh, we've got another buy. Enter at 3998. Ooh, that's way down here. Let's wait for it to, let's see what the message was. Okay, well. Exit at 40. Alright, well, we're in the trade. Let's see what happens. So our exit is 30050. Look at that huge leg down. Right, well, let's just wait and see what happens. I'm gonna break even with this one. Break even. Yeah. Yeah, the reason why I exited this trade quite early, relatively early, is because we entered very late. Um, we entered around, so it did say enter at 3998, which is here. And we were up here when we entered, hoping that it would hit 40,050. So the upside wasn't huge and the downside was much more significant. Yeah, so I think it was best that we exited that trade. It's fine, that was a neutral. So we've got one win at 2,500, one neutral at 200. That's alright. Well, we've hit the 130k mark today. Let's go, guys. But look at that, it goes and hits the take profit anyways. So the signal entering at 39,980 was down here. If you followed the trade correctly from the chat, or from the channel, the signals channel, should I say, you would have made all of that. It would have gone from down here to the take profit up there. I'm not sure. I believe that's... yeah, that must be about 2,000 pips. That is a huge, huge trade. So on the US 30 so far, we've caught this reversal here today. So it was going all the way down. Okay, it's been a big day in trading. There was a fake out for a reversal here. We waited. That's that's what the entire delay was about. Waited until down here, and we caught this reversal here. So we waited for that bit. Signal came out here. Bought in, sold there, made 2,500. And the signal was asking us to exit up here, so you would have made double that, 5,000. Let's see. And the other entry was down here at 39,980. And it's climbed all the way to 40,050. That's 3 out of 3 successful trades today. That's amazing. Hey guys, well, I think that's a very good demonstration of how the signals works, how you can profit from it, exactly how to use it as well. Um, all I was doing was following this channel that we have here, um, and then placing the trades, putting in the take profit stop loss, waiting for it to hit our take profit, and watching the trades because they are scalps, just to adjust the stop loss as we progress. Today we caught this huge reversal here. So you see it's been down, just going on a downtrend for the last 5 days. And this is the power of the system that we have. It's borderline scary that we're able to catch that reversal with such precision, almost to the nearest few dollars, right? Despite all this sort of noise, you see the red candles, and for those novice traders out there, you might be very hesitant because you don't have much experience, and when you see red, you might immediately sell. But if you just follow the trades, um, and we've proven it here, you can be profitable, right? So we'll go show you the past week. I can expand this. We've done 3 trades today. There's a lot of news happening at the moment affecting the momentum of the markets. So not in volume, not much today in terms of the trades, but in impact, it's been huge. So 2,500 on the first trade. 200 sort of neutral there, neutral with a little bit more confidence. And there was also an initial trade that was on the channel, which was reserved for our private members. But that one was 1,500 pips, and yeah, it's been a really good trading day. Thank you very much, guys. Tune in to our stream on Friday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time when market opens. We do this every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you can get more signals from us, and hopefully make some profit for yourselves. That's what we want. We want you guys to make money. But thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys real soon.